Welcome to the Highland Community College 45th Presidential Inauguration of Dr. Vincent Bowhay. Please remain standing for the posting of our colors and the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner by our lads and lassies.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting
You may be seated. Thank you. Thank you, HCC lads and lassies, and Director Shana Leahy for sharing your talent with us today. Also, thank you to the Color Guard from Leavenworth High School for the presentation of colors. We appreciate your service. I am Keith Paloma, Executive Director of the HCC Foundation. It is my honor to be here today and MC this historic event. Joining me on stage from the HCC Board of Trustees are Chairman Thomas Smith, the Vice Chairman Jason Taylor, and board members Bernie Coy, William N. Null, and Carl Thurman. From the President's Cabinet, we have Eric Ketchum, Interim Vice President for Academic Affairs, Andrew Guchenritter, Vice President for Finance and Operations, Dr. Eric Ingmeyer, Vice President for Student Services, and Lucas Hunziger, Vice President for Technical Education. Representing the HCC Faculty Association are officers Shana Leahy and Carrie Miller. Also, Kim White, HCC Foundation Board President, and Jenny Flack, HCC Alumni Board President. Special guests with us today are Dr. Seth Carter, President of Colby Community College, and Oscar Medina, Kansas Poet Laureate Emeritus. Other distinguished guests with us today are Dr. Hannah Pachowski, Assistant Dean of Student Affairs for the Kansas Health Science University, Amber Notjen, Cloud Community College President, Derek Schmidt, former Kansas Attorney General, Tisha Mason, Fort Hays State University President, and Jana Collins, University of Kansas Assistant to the Chancellor. Please welcome to the podium representatives from the HCC Faculty Association. Carrie Miller, Business Technology Instructor at our Technical Center in Atchison, and Shana Leahy, HCC Vocal Music Instructor from the Highland campus.
On behalf of the HCC faculty, it is our pleasure to welcome Dr. Vincent Bowhay as the 45th president of Highland Community College.
We are proud of the legacy of excellence at Highland Community College and look forward to his contributions as together we shape our future.
Thank you, Shana and Carrie. Highland Community College is guided by a board of trustees. Members of the board are elected to represent the people of Donovan County to guide and support the college, including the selection of our top leadership. Please welcome the chairman of the HCC Board of Trustees, Mr. Thomas Smith.
Good afternoon. It is an honor and a privilege to welcome you all to this momentous occasion as we officially inaugurate the 45th president of Highland Community College. Today, a new chapter in the history of this institution, one filled with promise, vision, and a sense of purpose. As we gather here, we are reminded of the rich legacy that has shaped our community and the bright future that lies ahead under the leadership of our new president. This inauguration is not only a celebration of an individual's achievement, but also a reflection of the commitment we all share to academic excellence, innovation, and service. Our new president embodies these values, bringing with him a wealth of experience, a passion for education, and a clear vision for leading Highland Community College to even greater heights. We are confident that under his guidance, our institution will continue to thrive, creating transformative opportunities for students, faculty, and the broader community. Please join me in warmly welcoming our new president, Dr. Vincent Bowhay. Let us look forward to the future he will help us build together. At this time, Jason will assist me.
The presentation of the Presidential Medallion is the college's top honor. It's my honor to participate in this ceremony on behalf of the Board of Trustees, staff, and constituents of Donovan County. We announce Dr. Vincent Bowhay as the 45th President of Highland Community College. The Presidential Medallion is the official insignia of the Office of the President. It symbolizes excellence and commitment to HCC, its faculty, staff, students, and the surrounding communities. It is an outward representation of your dedication to advancing Highland Community College in the coming years. Dr. Bowhay, the role of president and all the duties and responsibilities this position represents is now yours. You are charged with the challenge of leading this great institution and moving us forward. I want to remind you that you will not lead alone, as you have the support of the Board of Trustees, your vice presidents, faculty, staff, foundation, and alumni. Thank you for your willingness to accept this important role at Highland Community College. Congratulations.
Thank you, Tom and Jason and Dr. Bowhay. Introducing President Bowhay is Dr. Seth Carter, President of Colby Community College. Dr. Carter has been at the helm of Colby Community College in Colby since March 2015, bringing nearly a decade of transformative leadership to the institution. Under his guidance, CCC has achieved remarkable improvements in student outcomes, ranking among the best community colleges, both in Kansas and nationally. His commitment to fiscal responsibility has strengthened the college's financial health through strategic capital outlay and robust reserve development. Dr. Carter has also prioritized building strong relationships with the local communities and state stakeholders, fostering a collaborative campus culture that emphasizes a student-centric approach to decision-making. Before his tenure at Colby, Dr. Carter served as the Associate Director for Career and Technical Education for the Kansas Board of Regents. He holds a Doctor of Education from Baker University, a Master of Science from Pittsburgh State University, a Bachelor of Arts in Communication Studies from Emporia State University, and associate degrees from both Colby Community College and Allen Community College. Please join me in welcoming to the podium Dr. Seth Carter.
Good afternoon. I am pleased to introduce Dr. Bowhay, the 45th President of Highland Community College. President Bowhay brings a wealth of experience and a strong commitment to education. Under his leadership, Highland seeks to ignite a brighter world through creativity, innovation, and communication. Dr. Bowhay's career includes significant roles at Campus Labs, Missouri Western State University, and Fort Hays State University. He served as the 16th president of Independence Community College in Independence, Kansas, before joining the Scotty family. He holds a bachelor's degree from Washburn University, a Master of Arts from Ball State University, and a Doctor of Education from Baker University. In 2022, he completed Stanford University's Executive Leadership Program, further enhancing his leadership capabilities. Chosen through a very competitive process, Bowhay was one of 25 community college leaders from across the country appointed to the prestigious Aspen Presidential Fellowship. The program focuses on developing a sustainable and comprehensive reform agenda that advances excellence and equity in student outcomes at scale. Bowhay was the 2023 recipient of Phi Theta Kappa's Paragon President's Award, which is given to college presidents who have demonstrated a commitment to student success. Bowhay is also the author of the thought-provoking book, The Proper Role of Higher Education in a Democratic Society, which explores how higher education can effectively prepare students for civic engagement and community leadership. I am honored to call Dr. Bowhay a friend and a colleague. To know Vince is to love Vince. Vince, I know a lot of stories about you that wouldn't be classroom appropriate that I won't share today. But Vince is an incredible human being and someone that cares about students, and I think you'll get to see that leadership throughout his tenure at Highland. I've seen firsthand how this transformative leadership has made a positive impact on the institutions he has served. Dr. Bowhay is charismatic, kind, empathetic, and student-centric. He leads with honesty and dignity, two characteristics needed for any effective administrator. Under his guidance, Highland Community College is poised for continued growth and innovation. Thank you for allowing me to be here.
Good afternoon. Today, as I stand before you, I am filled with an overwhelming sense of gratitude, humility, and resolve. To serve as president of this esteemed institution is not just a privilege, it's a profound responsibility, one that I carry with a deep awareness of the legacy we inherit and the future we are called to shape. This is a place where minds are molded, where futures are forged, and where the light of knowledge illuminates the path ahead. And in this moment, in this hour, we are gathered to reaffirm our commitment to a purpose greater than ourselves. We are here to pledge as one community that we will be a light, not just for this campus, but for the world beyond our walls. Now, what does it mean to be a light? It means that in times of uncertainty, we do not waver. In moments of doubt, we do not falter. It means that when others may choose the easy path, we choose the path of purpose and principle. Being a light means embracing the power of education, not merely as an end, but as a force for good. It means that we commit to a truth that runs deeper than textbooks, one that transcends classrooms. It is the truth that every one of us, regardless of our background, our race, our gender, our faith, or our identity, has something unique to contribute to the great tapestry of humanity. That each of us holds within us the capacity to shine, to inspire, and to uplift. But let us be clear. Being a light does not mean we avoid having difficult conversations, speak uncomfortable truths, or that we have hard work that lies ahead. On the contrary, it demands that we have to confront these challenges head on, both with courage and conviction. It requires us to engage the world as it is, not as we wish it to be, and to strive tirelessly to make it a better place. We live in a time where forces of division and darkness are very strong, where the light of understanding, of empathy, and of justice often seem dimmed. But let us remember that history is not written by those who stand on the sidelines. Instead, it is written by those who dare to stand up, to step forward, and to shine their light in the darkest of places. Here at Highland Community College, we will not shy away from this calling. We will prepare our students not just to excel in their careers, but to be citizens of the world, citizens who are informed, engaged, and committed to the common good. We will foster a culture where ideas are exchanged freely, and where the diversity of thought is not just tolerated, it is celebrated. Where each member of our community is empowered to be a beacon of hope and a force for change. Let us not forget, light is not something that can be hoarded or kept for oneself. The more you give of it, the brighter it shines. So let us commit to giving, to sharing our knowledge, our talents, and our compassion, to reaching out to those who are lost, who are struggling, and who are searching for their own light. Let us be the mentors, the guides, the friends that others need, for in doing so, we do not diminish our own light, we magnify it. In closing, I'm reminded of the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who once said, "Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that." As we embark on this journey together, let us carry these words in our heart. Let us be the light that drives out darkness. Let us be the light that guides others on their way. Let us be the light that makes this world a better place. May we all continue to shine brightly, today and always. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, President Carter and President Bowhay, for setting a great example of leadership for all of us. Now sharing his poetic talent with us today is Wasker Medina, the 2019 to 2022 Kansas Poet Laureate Emeritus and an Academy of American Poets Laureate Fellow. Wasker is a compelling voice in contemporary poetry, to say the least. With two acclaimed collections, Unmango Grows in Kansas and How to Hang the Moon, he weaves his rich experiences into every line. Mr. Medina is the literary editor of 785 magazine, a staff editor at South Broadway Press in Denver, and contributes insightful op-eds to the Kansas Reflector. Born in Killeen, Texas, and now rooted in Kansas for over 2 decades, Wasker's work transcends personal narrative, exploring the complexities of identity, cultural empathy, and the intricacies of the immigrant experience. As a second-generation immigrant, he examines themes such as social cohesion, class structures, and the nuanced feelings of belonging and longing that resonate deeply within minority communities. Wasker's poetry and essays have been garnered recognition in a variety of esteemed publications, including the Flint Hills Review, Gasconade Review, Green Mountains Review, Kansas Magazine, Latino Book Review, and the New York Times. Through his art, he continues to foster understanding and connection in a world that often feels divided. Let's welcome Mr. Wasker Medina and thank him for joining us today.
Good afternoon, and thank you for allowing me to share some words with you today. And I want to celebrate Dr. Bowhay for everything you've done, man. You've been incredible. The kind heart that he brings to this space is going to be transformative. His intentional way of being kind and warm and bringing others to the table for conversations that we need to have is very important. And I look forward to his stewardship here at Highland Community College. I attended Highland Community College at a satellite location in Houston, Kansas, when I first moved to Texas, well, from Texas to Kansas. So I'm sort of an alum, put it that way. So the poem I'm going to share today is entitled Emitting, and that's emitting. Accept your stardust birth. Yes, you are brilliant and meant to shine. Accept that light radiates in all of us and discover that we are living in the constant company of stars. Each connection between us forming newer constellations, leading us to brighter and brighter moments. What shall you name this newfound pattern of possibilities? What shall be its mythos? How would you describe its brilliance, this shine you're gathering here in this glowing space where light is harnessed and paths are illuminated, a place to emit to your full potential by adding light and warmth to the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Medina, and our lads and lassies.
Where the hills of Doniphan do greet the eastern sky, proudly stands our alma mater on her hilltop high. Gold and blue will float for idle Highland over thee, and may thy sons be leal and loyal to thy dead glory. When the evening twilight deepens and the shadows fall, lingers long the golden sunbeam on thy western wall. Gold and blue will float for idle Highland over thee, and may thy sons be leal and loyal to thy dead glory. When the shades of life draw nigh and dark our hearts may be, may the rays of youth and sunshine linger long o'er thee. Gold and blue will float for idle Highland over thee, and may thy sons be leal and loyal to thy dead glory.
Thank you again, Shayna. Thank you, Mr. Medina, and thank you, lads and lassies. On behalf of the college, I would like to congratulate Dr. Vincent Bowhay for being selected as the 45th president of Highland Community College. Thank you to our special guests for joining us today, and thank you all for attending this historic event. It is evident that Highland Community College has a very bright future. If you would please follow the procession to the HCC library, there will be a reception and an opportunity to personally congratulate President